What up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my car. Welcome to the first round of the Ultimate Shoot 'em Up Showdown. One of the first videos in a series of videos that I'm going to be doing. CM Retro is going to be doing, Blast Mode 7 and Long Shot. So I need you guys to check out all these guys' channels, okay? That's going to determine what the greatest shooter of all time is. See that? Caught that motherfucker. I don't mess around. That's how I go. That's how I roll. I don't stop footage. The best shooter of all time, guys. Horizontal, vertical, 2.5, isometrical. Okay? What you can expect from this video, we're going to find out. 4 shooters are going to go home, and 4 shooters are going to make it to the next round. There's going to be guest appearances in this video, as hopefully with the rest of this series, as was with the last video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to it right now. Oh, also there's going to be video footage of all the games and an overview. No stock footage, actual video footage of me playing the games. Tight white. All right, so let's go ahead and jump on this. The first guest appearance is from a great YouTuber. He does video collection videos. He does unboxings, unpackaging. He also does movie reviews, movie reaction videos. I go to him. I check out his channel when I want to know what movies I need to go see. We did have a disagreement on the movie It Follows. He thought it was great. I thought it was less than good, but I have forgiven him. So I need you to check out the footage right here of the video that he shot. Get it? Shot, shooter, tournament. That was kind of funny. Anyway, Gore, the movie god, I think he's a little bit mad at me, actually. Check out this video, guys. Peace. Okay, listen, I apologize. I know the video wasn't there. Look, what happened was Gore, Mr. Gore, had an emergency situation. Okay? Gore ended up having sex, unprotected sex with some strange woman, and ended up getting a sexually transmitted disease. Yes, an STD. But not your normal type of STD. Not the type that you'd get in a school playground or a dental office or a strip club. I'm talking about a sexually transmitted demon. Now this demon is following him around, lurking in the shadows, and he can't get rid of it. And coincidentally, my friend Nick Berry also was riding bareback, raw dogging it, and got the same sexual, well, a different sexual demon. Apparently this is going on in England too. Penal possession. The chick had a poltergeist in her poo nanny. Now the crazy thing about Nick Berry, our friend from across the pond, he's actually got footage of this demon. So make sure you watch this whole entire video, because he sent me a video clip of him meeting this demon face to face. It's terrorizing, it's shocking. You're not gonna wanna miss it. It's quite disturbing. Anyway, let's get to my video game matchups. Then we'll have some more guest appearances and a good luck video from CM Retro, where he talks shit to Long Shot. It's getting a little feisty in this tournament, guys. All right, check out the matchups. There you go, guys. Firepower 2000 on the SNES. Now, if there is a purgatory between heaven and hell where you are to pay for your sins, you're probably going to be playing this game. Now, I do not say that because this is some terrible game or anything like that. I say that because of the level of fucking difficulty. This game is balls to the walls hard, guys. And further proof that Lucifer was probably the creator of this game is the controls, man. Oh, the fucking controls. Okay, everybody knows the Super Nintendo controller, right? You got your bumper buttons no one ever uses. You got 4 push buttons, and then you got a directional pad, right? Well, when you're playing shooters, unless you have thumbsticks, you use the directional pad to move up, down, left, right. Well, in this game, that you do that as well, but you also use the directional pad to aim in the direction you need to fire. So in essence, you're putting yourself in front of the ship that's trying to destroy you and pushing towards that ship in order to fire on it. It's asinine. This game is hard, guys. This game is like Ghosts and Goblins in the shooter form, or Ghosts and Goblins mixed with Breakthrough. This game is like Silver Surfer in a Jeep. Oh, fuck it. Let's just show the video clip of it. Check it out. Okay, so that's Firepower 2000. I gotta tell you guys, I saw that in-game screen more times than I've heard Power Player Paul utter the phrase, "I can't play Xbox tonight, guys. Lisa won't let me." Yeah. Now, moving on to the matchup. So Firepower 2000, a game that's extremely hard, is going up against a game called Radio Allergy here in the States, but in Japan it's called Raider G, if I can say that correctly. And it's a bullet hell shooter, but it's easy. Or it seems easy from what I played of it. I've only played a few hours, but you know, I don't think that's ever been in the same sentence. Bullet hell and easy. So that's pretty weird. Now, it has that cel-shaded graphical style, and it's made by, you know, it's made in Japan. It was localized, I think, by a company called Milestone, if I remember correctly. You know, Japanese people are crazy, man. You know, when they make games, they're over the top. You know, there could be like a titty floating in the air shooting at you. You just don't know what you're going to see in one of those over-the-top type of shooters. And it's pretty much on par with what you're going to find in this game. Although you probably won't find any floating titties, but I think you get my point. All right, guys, let's check out some footage on Raider G. All right, so the next two shooters here in the first round they're both actually on compilation disc. This one is on the Namco Museum 50th anniversary, and the game is Sky Kid. Sky Kid's a classic arcade hit. If you don't believe me, read it right there. It says classic arcade hit. Actually a very extremely basic game with a basic premise, but also very addictive. It's actually very fun. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's like, you know, is Pac-Man complicated? Is Donkey Kong complicated? No. Sky Kid is as basic as you can get, but it's fun. It also kicks your ass. Let's go ahead and check out some footage of Sky Kid right about now. Alright, so going up against Sky Kid on the Sega Classics collection on the PS2 is the beloved Fantasy Zone. Now, if you have not played Fantasy Zone before, I have to ask you a series of questions. Have you been sleeping under a rock? Have you been locked in the penitentiary? Did Power Player Paul's girlfriend not allow you to play Fantasy Zone with your friends? Now, this is a shooter where you can navigate either direction on the screen. There's floating stores where you can buy upgrades and a multitude of colorful weapons. There's cutesy characters, really a cutesy graphical style in the game, and it's a true arcade classic. So, without any further... I hate when people say, without any further ado. It's just so undue. Well, without any further ado. I can't think of any other word. Alright, check out footage on this.
It's me, Mario! And I love that line. You're like the coolest dude ever, Mario. Like, maybe we could go out sometime and, you know, maybe drink some beer or watch some movies or something. Like I said, you're super cool. Are you still dating that Peach chick? What is going on, guys? Welcome to this Shoot 'em Up Showdown update video, I guess. Want to wish everybody the best of luck before round 1 starts. I know there's a lot of hard decisions on everybody's board, and even the small or simple or easy decisions end up being very, very difficult. So, like I said, I just want to wish Tight White, Blast Mode 7 a little bit of luck, and I hope you guys can make those decisions. Apparently, my bracket champion is going up against Longshot, and I'd wish him the best of luck, but I don't know. I made this little promo. Check it out.
This is fellow YouTuber Longshot. He hails from Canada, also known as America's Hat. The question is, does Longshot even like shoot-'em-up video games? I say no, because as far as I know, there are no guns in the Great White North. Does Longshot hate his own bracket in the shoot-'em-up tournament? Here's the evidence.
You know, I'm really jealous of CM Retro there. He's got Aki Katana in his bracket. I really wish that was in mine, but, you know, I get it. Actually, last week I played Aki Katana again because I'm getting ready for the shooter competition.
There you have it. Longshot would rather play games in CM Retro Gaming's bracket. I'm CM Retro Gaming, and I approved this message. America!
All right, guys, here we go. We've got to the big dogs now. These are two amazing titles going up against each other. We'll talk about the other one in a second. Battle Garega for the Sega Saturn. Not too many people have this in their collection because it costs so much damn money. If you have $300 and are willing to spend it on a video game, you can go out and get one of these too. If not, then you just watch the footage I'm about to show you, because this game is incredible. And this is one of the favorites in my bracket for sure. Check out Battle Garega. Alright, so that was Battle Garega, but don't sleep on this. There's 3 titles on this, and the one that's going up against Battle Garega is Salamander. Now, if you grew up playing Life Force, well, we had Life Force in the States. Over in Japan, they had Salamander. It's kind of a Gradius style type of, or not kind of, it's very similar to Gradius, and this title is a fucking classic, excuse my language. Really sucks that these two are going against each other in the first round, but it is what it is. I'm going to have to make a tough decision shortly, and that's what this bracket or this tournament is about. making tough decisions. So here you go, guys. Check out the footage on Salamander on the Sega Saturn.
An intruder has penetrated our force field. Go to the right.
All right, so the first shooter in the next round here is Gaeri's, a renovation title. Look at the artwork on that. If this was real life and this was going down, I wouldn't be getting in that ship. Hell no, that's crazy. So Gaeri's is an incredible shooter. Now it's going up against a Dreamcast title. Let's check out the footage on Gaeri's right now and go ahead and enjoy. Soak it in, guys. All right, so going up against Gaeri's is Pink Bullet's Last Hope. This is a Dreamcast game. Came out after the Dreamcast was dead. A third-party development team produced this not too long ago, I think. So let's check out the footage on this. Pink Bullet's Last Hope. All right, everybody, it's time to release the picks. We're going to do this real quick. We still got to go to Nick Berry's terrifying video. And I think I'm probably going to throw some outtakes also in this. This video is already taken long enough. So let's move along here. Firepower 2000 up against Radio Allergy. I have to say the difficulty really sucked on this, or was really hard. But the controls probably sealed its fate for it. And I really want to see some more Radio Allergy. I like the graphical style. I like how stuff explodes on there. It's got a charm to it. I like the music. So Radio Allergy moves on to the next round. Next matchup here, Gaeris against Pink Bullets Last Hope. Pink Bullets actually hurts your eyes to even look at it. It is an unfinished, cluttered mess. I do not like this game. It was steamrolled by Gaeris. Gaeris moves on to the next round, guys. Then we have the compilation disc. Fantasy Zone and Sky Kid. A lot of you probably think that Fantasy Zone is going to easily move on to the next round. Well, hold on a second. I'm highly addicted to Sky Kid. It is simple and basic, like I said before, but I absolutely love it. It's a charming video game, and it's fun, it's challenging, and rewarding as well. So, Sky Kid moves on to the next round. And then, the Battle of the Goliaths. Battle Garega and Salamander. Well, I love Salamander, and there are 2 more games on this disc that are in the tournament for you Salamander fans. Life Force and Salamanders. So don't worry, but for now, Battle Garega moves on to the next round by a few strides. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. We are going to take a hiatus until January, and we're going to finish off this first round. So you will know the winner of the bracket A in the first round, and then after that we'll come out. We'll probably try to come out each week with this bracket B, C, and D, and we'll roll and we'll get this this tournament finished up. All right, now I need you guys to go over to CM Retro Gaming's channel. I need you to go over to Blast Mode 7's channel, and I need you to go over to Longshot's channel. I'm going to put the links below in the description. Support those guys. Check out their channels. They're putting videos out right now, so if you have not went over there to see it, you need to go right now. Now, let's get to this disturbing video. I know there's STDs going down. I don't know if it's a Christmas demon, but it is terrifying, and you need to check this out, this video. Live footage of Nick Berry running face-to-face with this demon. All right, guys, until next time, peace out. Mofo.
I need a shooter. Gotta find a shooter. Spattermaster, good game, but I need a shooter. Something on this too. Wait a minute. Mention can we port from hell? No, that's not really a shooter. Wolvos? No, that's not really a shooter, but hang on. That wasn't like that before. Why is it out? What the fuck? Barbie detective? Ah!
Okay, listen, I apologize. I realized the video was not there. See, what happened was Mr. Gore had to pull out of the video. He had an emergency. Apparently, what occurred was he had unprotected sex with some strange woman and ended up getting an STD. Now, this is no normal STD you'll get from a school playground or a dental office or a strip club. This is a sexually transmitted demon, okay? So ever since he's had sex with this girl, unprotected, this demon has been following him around, lurking in the shadows, and he can't get rid of it. I gotta make a movie about that. Nah, that'd probably suck. Anyway, the funny thing about it is, or not funny thing about it, but coincidentally, my man Nick Berry from across the pond over in England, the same thing happened to him. He was raw dogging it, barebacking it, and ended up getting an STD as well. No, not a sexually transmitted disease, a sexually transmitted demon as well. And I don't know what it is with these people. They don't listen to me. They must not watch my Good Will Hunting videos. What do I say at the end of all my Good Will Hunting videos? What do I say? You guys know. Wear cigarettes. Don't smoke condoms. I mean, come on. Anyhow, there is actually, which is really crazy, and I'm going to show this. So don't, make sure you watch this whole video, because at the very end of the video, there's actually a clip of Nick Berry meeting this sexually transmitted demon. Okay? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Firepower 2000 on the SNES. Now, I'm willing to bet if there's a purgatory between heaven and hell where you have to pay for your sins, you're probably going to be playing this game. And I say that with no ill feelings or disrespect towards this game, because it's actually a pretty good game. I say that because of the level of difficulty in this fucking game. And further proof that Lucifer was probably the developer of this game. The controls, guys. Oh, the controls. You know, you have your Super Nintendo controller, which has, you know, bumper buttons that you never use, and you got your 4 push buttons, and then you have a directional pad, okay? Just like any other shooter, without thumbsticks, you're going to use your directional pad to move left, right, up, down. Well, in this game, you also use your directional pad to aim at the direction you want to fire. That's asinine. So I gotta get in front of the ship I'm trying to destroy, press my button, and push in the direction of the fire hail of bullets that is coming towards my ship. It makes no fucking sense. This is like Ghosts and Goblins on the NES, but in a space shooter form. Or a Jeep shooter form. Oh, fuck it. Let's just show the highlights or the low lights or whatever the fuck. Let's just show the game. Check it out. All right, so there you have it. That's pretty much Firepower 2000 in a nutshell. Now, there is another vehicle, helicopter you can use in this game, which I admittedly have not used. Probably before the end of this video, I'm going to have to use it, because that could influence the decision in this matchup. Maybe the controls are better on the helicopter. I'm not sure. All I know is I saw that end of game. Before the end of this video, I'm gonna have to try that helicopter, because that could influence the decision on who's gonna win this matchup. Now, next up is the Ultimate Shooter Collection on the Wii. There's a few titles on here that have been localized think by a company called Milestone, if I remember correctly. Japanese titles, Japanese shooters, obscure Japanese shooters, or they're not obscure in Japan, but I don't think that unless they're on like Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed the footage of Firepower 2000. All I can say is I saw that end of game screen. Fuck. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the footage of Firepower 2000. All I can say is I saw that end game scene, or end game screen. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the footage of Firepower 2000. Brutally hard. All I can tell you is I saw that in-game screen more times than I heard Power Player Paul utter the phrase, "I can't play Xbox, guys, Lisa won't let me." Yeah. So, moving on to the matchup. Okay. This ain't fucking working. So going up against Sky Kid, we have on the Sega Classics collection on the PS2, the beloved Fantasy Zone. Now, if you've never played Fantasy Zone, where have you been? Sleeping under a rock? Has Lisa not let you play this game?
You gotta go in there and you gotta do the dirty, man. You gotta do the power play.